never stop at one. I'll take you all on.
At least I'll have the satisfaction of destroying you, Optimus Prime.
You can't remember my name.
The weak shall perish?
Do not believe everything you read.
Hello everybody, I'm Cyberverse Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Dark of the Moon Cannon Force Ironhide, aka G1 Repaint Movie Ironhide. Finally, after 4 years after the first movie, they given us a G1 repaint of Ironhide. I was surprised they didn't do it sooner, because for the 07 movie, we got quite a few repaints with that mold. We got the original release, the premium, off-road, and I might be missing one. But they never did a G1 repaint, which was weird. And then Revenge of the Fallen came around. We got the gray Nest one. Then we got the Cannon Force. No, not Cannon Force. This is Cannon Force. Recon Ironhide. Then we got the blue Recon Ironhide. I think there was another one. I can't remember. I think there were like 6 versions of that mold. And all of a sudden, Dark of the Moon, we only get 2 Voyager Ironhides. We get the original one and we get this one. And I do plan on getting the original. I just wanted to review this because the other year, me and Goji Galva 20 did a trade. And he made the ultimate sacrifice by giving me his childhood Cannon Force Ironhide. The only issue, he was missing the cannon. I had the cannon because Benetron sent me it in one of our trades. I said, hey, Goji, would you want me to send you the cannon? He's like, no, I'll just send you the Ironhide. And I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, I'll send it to you in the trade. I have no desire for it. I want more movie accuracy to my figure collection. I'm like, oh, okay, then. Because I do have plans for this guy. Not much. I'm just going to leave him the same. I was going to put him in like a series or something, but I'm not sure yet. I'm not going to get rid of it because he gave me this. But anyway, yeah, this Ironhide is very sentimental in my collection. Much like the Last Night Voyager Prime, not the original Voyager Prime. That one has sentimental value to me because that one was sent to me from Benetron, and we made a custom TLK Optimus Prime together in a weird way. But anyway, yeah, so this Ironhide has sentimental value to me because it's from one of my friends' collections, one of their personal collections, and it's from their childhood also. This thing survived childhood. So to have this in such good condition is pretty rad. So anyway, yep, here's his mech tech weapon. You basically plunge this and it spins. Looks like his 2 cannons combined to form this. Kind of cool. I do want a second one of these just so he'll have another one. Because I'll admit, this is a pretty cool looking mech tech weapon. Some mech tech weapons are cool, some of them aren't, but this one is one of my favorites. It's just cool. And I think it would be badass if he dual wielded this mech tech weapon. I just think it would be kick-ass if he did. I do have one on eBay that I'm wanting to get, so I might just go ahead and grab it. Not now, though, but later on. So, a lot of people don't like this Voyager Ironhide for whatever the reason. I like it because it's unique, it's different, it's not terribly ugly like Optimus, but anyway, to transform him, what I like to do is take the tailgate here and fold it up and collapse that together. These will become his feet, kind of like the original. So then I come back here and I untab these sections just like the original. and untab that. So far, it's kind of looking like the original transformation. And then lift this up somewhat. Then take this, split it, spread his legs a little bit. I know that sounds weird, but you got to do it. Then you come here to nice shiny silver bumper, and you untab this. Untab it. Come on, untab. Thank you. And come on, you bitch. Thank you. Then you rotate these arms down. Get them out of the way. Rotate them down and get them out of the way. If I can. If it will let me. Come on, get out of the way. Thank you. Then what I like to do is go ahead and rotate the hips down just like this until you see the orange. Fold that down. Fold down the knee. Like I said, rotate this until you see the orange. Fold the hip down, collapse the knee, and then just like on the original, you want to take the feet and fold them down. Then you want to take this whole fender piece and rotate it up. And then this section here, this port is going to line up with that tab right there where my thumbnail is. And then that's a leg already done. So same thing over here. Fold down the foot. Rotate this up. Line the port with the peg. And there you go. You got his legs done. Next, what you want to do is take this whole section here. Oof. You want to rotate the wheels in. Just like this. And then you want to collapse the chest. The chest will collapse just like that. And then you fold this down. Raise the camera up just a little bit. Then these are going to end up here. And here. And this is going to collapse on the back of Ironhide. And then you can do whatever you want with these pieces here. These bumper pieces. I like to rotate them there and then fold the fist or rotate the fist upward. Now his arms are a little gangly, but that's pretty much the transformation. Now, in terms of Hasbro, this is done. Personally, I don't like these little wings. These look ridiculous. What I do is what P.A. does. I still keep the little wing fins out, but I collapse them around him to make it look more like he does in the film. And personally, I think that looks better than the stupid wings. And then another thing that I do, I shorten his legs just a little bit. I rotate the knees down. Because to me, this looks more like he does in the film. And there you go. Yes, it looks wonky, but he's not as tall. And he looks pretty good, and he's actually in scale. So that's how I display Ironhide. And more or less after that, he is pretty much done. So before we get into size comparisons, we'll get into articulation, ball joint at the head, and a really nice head sculpt. one of the best Ironhide head sculpts I've seen, but the Studio Series one is better. He does have weird ass arm articulation. He doesn't have like swivels or nothing. He's got just weird arm joints. Oh, and the other thing is the chest is always loose. There is no way to tab it in. There's no way to make it secure. So, unfortunately, this figure is heavily hindered due to the design of this chest, and that really sucks. For legs, he's got soft ratcheted hips that go forward and backward. He's got side swivel. I mean, he's got, he can go out that far, and he can kick that far forward, that far back. He's got double jointed knees, as you just saw. So for knees, he can kick himself in his own ass. And, you can do this sort of deal, which I prefer that anyway. And then he's got ankle tilt, which is pretty gnarly on a 2011 figure. You don't see that often. But yeah, that's Ironhide, or Cannon Force Ironhide. And I do have plans to get the original, and I will review the original. Same with Ratchet. But what I like to do is give Ironhide his mech tech weapon underslung, because to me that looks kick-ass. And that's why I want him to have two. That way he can go, "It's time to wreck some Decepticons." Like, I don't know why, I can just picture him just coming out of, like, a tunnel or something and just going, "All right," with two of these and going, "All right, it is time to mess you Decepticon punks up." And then he's just blazing his cannons. It's just cool. That's just cool to me. That's why I want to give him two. And same with the normal one. I want to get him two of the same mech tech weapons. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Now on to some size comparisons. Here he is next to Ultimate Prime in his robot form. His heavy duty robot form. And to me, that looks great. That looks great to me. I'm sorry, but that does. That looks fantastic to me. That's perfect scale. Studio Series, fix this. So there he is with Optimus. Here he is with Q, that I just reviewed. Here he is with the twins. If you don't know, in the novel or in the comics, these two sacrifice themselves for him, but he still ends up dying. So that's why I did this comparison. And then here he is with Bumblebee, which looks pretty cool. So yeah, that wraps up my reviews for this week for Transformers Dark of the Moon figures. I'm going to take a break from the Autobots for a little bit. I do have more Autobots, but I want to take a break. We're going to move on to some Decepticons, because the Decepticons oddly didn't get a whole lot of figures from Dark of the Moon, which is really weird. There's only like maybe two that I want, and that's the very hard to find and get elusive Vortex from Takara. And the easiest one is oh my god, what's his name? Oh my god, something Steel, Dark Steel. I think it's Dark Steel. I could be wrong, but oh my god, that's a cool Sideswipe repaint. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more, and I promise we will be reviewing some Decepticons. And this guy will be reviewed at some point. I just don't know how I'm going to tackle that, but we'll see in the near future. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. So, see you guys later.